In this segment, I'm going to show you how you can put uncoupling magnets anywhere you want to on your layout, so you can uncouple cars where you want to. The bill of materials for this project is a Dremel rotary saw, a Dremel cutoff disc, an old magnet from an 027 uncoupling track, a momentary push-button switch such as what can be found at Radio Shack, some instant glue, and 1/16 inch balsa wood sheet. On your layout, decide where you want an uncoupling magnet to be, because we can mount them anywhere. And what we'll do is strip the magnet from the old 027 uncoupling track, hold it up where you want to locate it, and make sure it spans only about 2 ties. Once you've done that, put a mark on the center rail where the tips of the uncoupling magnet come to. We're going to cut that rail out at these locations. In order to install the magnet, we're going to use the Dremel cutoff wheel, and we're going to cut that center rail out right at the locations that we marked. It's very important that you undercut the center rail toward the magnet, and I'll explain that later. What I mean by that is cut your angle so that it goes in toward the magnet, so that you do not end up with a squared or a sharp point up here that the rollers can catch on later. Now we're going to chuck up the rotary saw blade. Turn your Dremel on a little bit lower RPM, and cut the 2 ties out toward the edge of the track. Now we'll turn it around and do the same thing to the other side. Now that the ties are cut, we lift out and discard the 2 ties and the piece of center rail. Our magnet is going to fit in this opening, like that. But that's a little bit too low. To remedy that problem, we need a piece of 1/16 inch balsa wood sheet and cut it so that it will fit into the hole. Put a little super glue down in the hole. Are. And place the balsa wood right on the cork road bed, and that will cause the magnet to lift up to the proper height that it will properly work the uncoupling mechanism on the cars. Be sure that the wire coming from the bottom of the magnet coil is outside where you can reach it later. Put in some super glue and position the magnet dead center on the rail. Up to this point, we've been showing you how to do this on these demonstrator boards here in the shop. But obviously, you'll be putting these magnets on your layout anywhere you want cars to uncouple. In order to complete this project, let's go out to the layout and show you how I did mine. When you put the magnet in on your layout, select the location where you want uncoupling to take place, cut the rails we have shown, and then you will drill a hole on each end of the magnet. Then bring this wire with the insulation through the hole, bring the wire without the insulation through the hole, connect the one with no insulation to a ground wire underneath your train layout. Connect the one with insulation on it to a push button on your control panel. And now we've completed installing the uncoupling magnets, and you can uncouple a train anywhere you install a magnet without those unsightly Lionel uncoupling tracks.